Well, welcome back. We're still here, World of Concrete 2013, and we're live streamed from World of Concrete at the Las Vegas Convention Center. There is just so much going on here. So many things are happening, and lots of folks are at competitions and seminars and what have you, even product demonstrations. And as you just saw with the skill saw, brand new piece of equipment coming out. So lots of things happening. Let's talk now to the co-chair of the Seal Group, and it's Scott Eilken. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are things doing?
Things are going well. Nice
Excellent.
to be out here again. Weather's beautiful.
Yeah, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's been a great deal. Well, what's the Seal Group do?
You know, the Seal Group was put together about 5 years ago to try and once and for all answer the question, what kind of value does sealing our joints and our nation's highways bring to us? And this is pretty much based in concrete pavements, not necessarily asphalt, but this has been a controversy for the last 50, 60 years that nobody's been able to answer. So the group was put together by all industry people, contractors, manufacturers, and our mission is basically to go out and get the answers once and for all to figure out what kind of value does sealing the joints in our concrete highways bring to the industry. So
and have you found some answers?
We have. We are working with Dan Zollinger down at TTI, part of Texas A&M, and Dan has put together a testing procedure for the evaluation of moisture going through our concrete pavements, so they can now tell what it's doing to our bases by allowing all the moisture and water to get through our concrete pavements. He's got another year left in it with him and his grad student, but he's bringing us answers of what kind of damage is being done to our bases by not sealing joints, which was part of our goal, is to find out, good or bad, what it was doing.
And have you been able to answer some of those significant questions about the amount of damage that's been done?
That's basically, we're kind of halfway into that program right now.
Okay.
We're hoping by the end of 2013 that Dan and his grad students will have that answer. He's got the model put together to give us the answer. Now we just need to field validate the model to make sure it's working.
Okay. Now, will you be then expanding into other areas as far as the industry is concerned?
We will. A couple of the things that we're also doing is we think that we need to bring back just good old-fashioned quality workmanship in installing sealants in our highways. We believe too many of the contractors have gotten lax. The sealants aren't performing the job that they're supposed to, and the guys are basically filling a joint versus sealing a joint. And that's important to keeping the moisture out of the pavement. So we're trying to put together some standard specs and tools to allow the industry just to easily do a better job of installing sealants into our pavements.
Is there potential there for possibly even working with some manufacturers and new product lines coming forward?
We are. We're actually very blessed in the fact that 3 of the biggest manufacturers are part of our group in Craftco Industries and DS Brown and Dow Corning. So we've got some great engineering workhorses behind us. We've got some great manufacturers working with us, and we'll help get this thing going down the road a little bit.
Absolutely. Well, it sounds very interesting, and it sounds like you're making some progress and getting some answers that you've long sought.
Yep. Yeah, it's taken time, and again, we're kind of the vehicle for allowing all this information to come together.
Sure. And
our job is to get it back out into the industry versus all these little snapshots. So it's good.
You want to get rid of the stovepipe, in other words.
We want to get rid of the stovepipe. Yeah, absolutely.
Scott Eilken, the co-chair of the Seal Group, and they are coming forward with some very, very interesting concepts and ideas. So I presume you have a website or something?
Yes, if you just go on to the Seal Group, we've got a website that we kind of update anytime and every time we get new information. So feel free to go on it and browse around. If anybody has any questions, all of our names and numbers and contact information is on the website.
And folks can find it where?
It would be the sealgroup.com.
Yeah. Very simple.
Great.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Scott. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thanks for the invitation.
Okay.